Hello folks, Midwest F-150 here. If you saw my last video, I switched out the Purolator Boss in my 2021 F-150 3.5 liter EcoBoost for the Purolator ONE. When I went to Menards to pick it up, I picked up two, one to put in the truck and then one to open up so that we can compare it next to the Purolator Boss that I opened up already. Apologize, video might get pretty long. Plan is to just open it up and compare any differences that we see between these two filters. The Purolator Boss does 20,000, Purolator ONE 15,000. One is designed for high mileage and synthetics. The Boss is for full synthetics. From a dirt removal standpoint, it says 99% plus and 99% for the Purolator ONE. I think these data points deserve some clarification. The Purolator Boss data that I found online, it says that the filtration efficiency at 99% is more than 46 microns. And then for the Purolator ONE, filtration efficiency at 99% is 25 microns. Go ahead and open it. Right off the bat, the gasket's a different color. So on the Purolator Boss, it is a black gasket. Here we have like a red colored gasket. It seems like the Purolator ONE's gasket is a bit stretchier than the Purolator Boss. The base plate of the Purolator ONE looks very similar to the Purolator Boss. On the Purolator Boss, it looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4 lines of thread at the maximum. On the Purolator ONE, 1, 2, 3, 4 lines of thread at a maximum. I like the color of the Purolator ONE. That's not to say that the Purolator Boss isn't. I also like the way the Purolator Boss looks. Same shape, same material. All right, we'll go ahead and open it. All right, right away, there's a strong smell from inside the filter. Here's the anti-drain valve. Looks very similar to the Purolator Boss's. So on my left hand, this is the Purolator Boss, and the right hand's a Purolator ONE. Looks like it has a different number stamp on it. I can't really tell much of a difference outside of those things. All right, let's go inside. On my right hand is the Purolator ONE, on my left hand is the Purolator Boss. So they look really similar. Here's what the inside of each of the filters look like. On my left hand is the Purolator ONE, and on my right hand is the Purolator Boss. Again, it feels like the same material. Here is the filter element. It is really messy. Whatever this is, it's definitely coming off. I didn't expect it to be this dirty. The bypass, let's press on it. It's very stiff. Here's the Purolator Boss. It's about the same level of pressure in order to get it into bypass. But still, look at that. Purolator Boss, Purolator ONE. They look like it's the same parts, it's just the glue work is really messy. Alright, so for this Purolator ONE, this is a synthetic media. Based on the spec sheets that I see online, it's composed of cellulose, synthetic fiber, and glass fiber. Well, we'll go ahead and cut into it. Here's what the inside of it looks like from the top end cap. The adhesive from the end cap to the filter seems nicely applied. Alright, inner cylinder looks very similar to the Purolator Boss. Purolator ONE on my left hand, Purolator Boss on my right hand. All the holes on the cylinder look like they're opened. No concerns there. And the bottom base plate looks like there's a little bit over gluing right down there. I don't know if you guys can see that. No metal crimping like the Purolator Boss. I would say the glue on the Purolator ONE isn't as strong as the Purolator Boss. I'm able to pull this off pretty easily. Alright, Purolator ONE media on top, Purolator Boss on the bottom. Here's the inside of each of the filters. Check that out. Here's a little bit of a surprise for you. Here's the filter media from the Purolator, the regular one. It looks like the Purolator ONE is a little bit darker in color, which makes sense. I know that the Purolator Classic, or the red one, is just cellulose. But here with the Purolator ONE, you have a combination of cellulose, synthetic fibers, and glass fiber. And then for the Purolator Boss, you have a synthetic fiber. So there's what that looks like. All right, now let's take a look at these guys under our cheap microscope. All right, here's the Purolator Boss. All right, folks, well, hey, we opened up the filter, we looked at the major components, and I will say I'm still sold on Purolator Boss. It is a great filter, but at the end of the day, like, what I'm looking for is filtration, right? I want to keep the engine clean, keep the turbos clean, and if that means switching to the Purolator ONE, then that's what I'll keep doing. I know that there's a lot of folks out there who really like the way the Purolator Boss is built. I do too, there's no doubt about that. But I think when it comes to filter efficiency, the Purolator ONE takes the trophy for it, at least for the PBL and the PL 22500 model. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. Is the quality of an oil filter and how it's built more important than its filter efficiency? If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. If you're watching one of my videos for the first time, consider checking out my other videos on my channel. You'll find videos of me opening up oil filters, videos about how I'm getting my truck to 500,000 miles, product reviews, among other things. Please check it out.